Now, the safety of farmers is being debated as attacks grow. Farming communities seem to have lost faith in police. Some of them have started organizing themselves into self-defense units for protection. Jane Bass is a safety risk analyst at the Free State Agriculture Department. She joins us now live. So, Jane, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. First off, are you aware of the so-called self-defense camps set up by farmers in the Free State?
Good day. No, we are not aware of the setting up of these self-defense camps in the Free State. However, I need to mention a few things, and I have to refer to the rural safety strategy that was compiled and set up by the farmers with the police and other role players and other government departments. First of all, I think it's very imperative that we actually quote from the rural safety strategy that's mentioned that the education, support, upliftment, growth and of rural communities through partnership approach through the establishment of safety networks, also known as home and earth protection. Also, it refers to exercises and simulations in respect of various scenarios such as farm attacks. The reason for referring to this is that we had in the Free State, from the 1st of April up until the 30th of September this year, an increase of 32% in our farm attacks and murders in the Free State. Now, just to give you an indication of the targeted groups, it is farm workers, 13 of them, or foremen working on farms. It's 13 of them producers, 2 of them living on farms, and 1 an upcoming farmer. So it's a whole of the farming sector and communities affected by farm attacks.
Yeah.
What I actually just need to state is that the rural safety strategy makes provision for private security companies to support and enhance the combating and the prevention of crimes in the rural area as partnership approach.
Yeah.
So I think what has been maybe circulated in recent times is that the home and earth protection that is provided by accredited private security companies like Krav Maga. We make use of them for the past 5 years.
So you're saying that there are no camps or self-defense camps set up in the Free State by farming communities, but this rural safety strategy allows for private security. Do you know then if residents are doing anything to prepare for farm attacks and basically rely on themselves as a community instead of police?
Yeah, it is so, and I need to refer back to the statistics that I'm going to mention now. Of the 226 farm attacks and murders that we had in the Free State for the past 4 years, in every one of those incidents, farmers were first on the crime scenes. So that's why every town in the Free State has a rural safety plan that is compiled both by the farming communities and the police under the auspices of sector policing, where there's the establishment and formation of the action groups. So when a farm attack occurs, then it's usually the reaction group that is nearest to that crime scene that respond. And usually the farmers are firstly there, and I need to state that in some of these attacks, they found the suspects trying to escape in that surrounding area of the farmhouse. Now, so that is why it's imperative for farmers to get trained and in order to protect and defend themselves, and also to perform maybe civilian arrests when they apprehend these suspects and hand them over to the police.
So is it just farmers who are white, farm managers who are white, or all workers on the farms that are being trained in self-defense?
Okay. Black workers, if I can mention it like that, there is a rural safety coordinator appointed by the police at all the rural stations in the Free State. Now, they, in the strategy, it is clear that they need to conduct awareness campaigns and workshops. And these workshops and campaigns are being conducted with the assistance of farm watchers, control rooms, and the safety representatives of farmers associations and district agricultural unions, whereby during these awareness campaigns and workshops, they provide a lot of safety tips to these farm workers. I need to mention that there is farm workers that partake in white and blue light patrols with the farmers and the police on a monthly basis, where there's also contingency plans in place to work after their safety on every farm in the Free State.
So what I'm trying to establish is whether the same self-defense methods are being used among the communities regardless of race. And you're telling me that there's somewhat different ways of dealing with black workers and white farmers. I need you to clarify that for us, because if that is the case, then it's problematic.
No, it is not the case. The case is actually where the firearm training, you can only partake in firearm training of private security companies if you have actually a firearm, a registered and lawful firearm in your possession. So Free State Agriculture is actually now busy with a process to centralize and accredit and standardize of all training with the police and private security companies in order to train all the people living on farms. So all the role players, to get them involved in the rural areas and to enable the farming communities, irrespective of who are in a specific area and who are living there.